Today we're going to start tackling the driver's side seat. It's a much bigger seat, that's why I went with the passenger side first. If nothing else, it was easier to move around with trying to figure things out. We learned a lot on the passenger side, so hopefully we can just apply this to the driver's side. I'm hoping the pace moves a little bit faster on the driver's side than what it did on the passenger side, which it should. But at the rate I'm going now, this truck's going to be done. I'm going to be an old man, and a lot of you guys are going to be dead. So we need to pick up the pace. Last week I said I didn't want to reupholster the backs of these, but I don't think there's much choice with looking at how much is happening here with the driver's side. It's something that's not all that visible, but if you look behind the seat to see what's behind there, you're going to see all this, and I think probably we'll have to do that. So, first thing I'm thinking, we should split these into two pieces. Get rid of the existing framework for it, because we're not going to end up using that anyway. And that'll make it more manageable to tear it down on the frame, see what we got. Well, I've got it torn into pieces. Now it's considerably lighter and easy to move around. First thing I want to see is this armrest. I have a feeling there's a lot happening right there, and I'm not even quite sure how we're going to get that down and apart. We got to make some modifications to that too, because why wouldn't we? Since this process is going so slow, I got a helper here with me now.
We took this seat apart.
This was, I don't know what I was thinking that was going to look like inside, but it was a little bit different. But ultimately the modification that I'm looking to make will be to cut a hole in this back and have another corresponding hole in there, so that when you flip the armrest back, you can see straight through. Looking at the framework, everything's the same, it's just wider and it's got two of everything, but the side pieces are the same, so that's a good thing. We'll be able to just copy what we did on the passenger side on the driver's side. This seat's sitting in a junkyard. Obviously it was taking on some moisture as well, so I want to go and get all the loose rust off of it so that I'm not dealing with that the whole way through getting everything fabbed up. Well, everything might look the same on the ends, but we got a much wider seat. I wasn't paying attention till in the middle of cleaning that up and realized there's no support right here. So that's the first thing I want to tackle, is getting a support brace in there, because the way that this is going to mount, it'll be on the tracks right like that, and that middle seat's going to cantilever out over nothing. The tracks will still hold just from this side, so we need a support piece right there. I've got this framework from the car seat, so I think I can make that center framework out of this. What my plan is to zip that off right there, add an extension. That curve pretty well matches the other curve. Then that'll go straight out. We'll build a little piece straight up, and we'll have a center frame piece now. Well, that kind of fits. Had to do a little gentle persuasion to get the angle exactly right. It was close, it just was coming to the top of the seat, and I would rather have that kind of right in the middle of that pipe. So got that lined up now. I'm going to go ahead and tack the front end and leave the back just kind of free hanging right there. So then we can figure out what piece needs to be there. Well, that should get us to where we need to be. Last thing I want to do is just cut a little tab to connect that piece that we've got going the length of the seat now, and that'll give the framework some rigidity in the back there. We still have to go and put the mounting tabs on this cross piece to where it will actually mount to the frame, but we'll address that later on. Well, I've got that bar pretty well buttoned up there. That all looks pretty good. Give you a closer look here. I really wanted to see what was in that seat. We got the new mounting tackled, so that's a relief. Next time, we're just going to cut the end off like we did on the other seat to replace it with this tilt mechanism. That should be pretty straightforward. We did all the learning last time on the passenger seat, so I know what I'm doing this time. So it should be cut it out, weld in the new. Same thing with the lumbar. See if we can't knock that out as well. And might as well, while we're at it, go ahead and get all the mounting spots done for the fans. Hopefully that takes care of, well, we still have to do the mounting tabs for it. But no reason we can't get that all done in a pretty timely fashion. Well, that's it for today. We know where we're headed next time. Like always, thanks for coming back and watching the videos. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of today's video. We'll see you next time.